Years ago, when I was young married, I was playing on a softball team in the Studio City Ward down in California. And we won the regional championship for the church. And back in those days, your team was then earned the right to come to Salt Lake and play in an all-church tournament. And it was late July or early August. It was burning hot, blazing hot in the afternoon, and we hardly had anybody from California there. It was such a distance to root for us. And I looked over in the stands, and I saw my grandfather, probably then in his late 70s or 80s, sitting in the stands. He was a member of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles at the time. And I went over to him and I said, "Grandpa, how come you're here? You have a lot more important things to do." And he said, "No, grandson, I don't have anything more important right now than to be with you and watch you play ball." And that always touched me, that he was first and foremost a grandfather and secondarily a member of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles. But that story is important not only to me, but by recording it and sharing it with our children, that story becomes important to them, and they realize that my grandfather was a real person. This is a simple but profound booklet entitled My Family: Stories That Bring Us Together.
Get started by talking to your family. In the booklet, write down the stories they share and the photos you find. Then enter the information into FamilySearch.org. If you need help, ask a family member or family history consultant for assistance. If ordinances are needed, you can now submit them and attend the temple on behalf of your ancestor. And you start by recording the stories of your ancestors.
Recording them on FamilySearch.org does two great things for us. One is it preserves them in the best form possible for a long period of time. And secondly, it makes them readily accessible so our children and grandchildren and family and friends can have access to these wonderful stories rather than just me going to the closet and trying to look up some pictures in the shoebox.